Hey Rita, how are you? Thank you for doing another essay. You're working super hard. Well done. So do you think it's better for students to work before their university study? Why? Share reasons and examples. Okay, there's no doubt that some parents prefer their youngsters to work before pursuing higher education. Okay, youngsters, I wouldn't use that word because that really is young, like under 10. Okay, they're teenagers. To work before pursuing higher education. Okay, good. In my opinion, I believe that adolescents, good, nice one, ought to work before entering university life. We just say university life like that, as this could have a positive impact on their career progression in the future, good, and may enhance their ability to develop. So preposition, to develop new skills. Absolutely lovely. Great start. Really like that. Super work. Admittedly, why admittedly? Admittedly, like it's almost like, maybe I'm not quite sure. So definitely don't start with that. That is the wrong kind of linking word. Okay. It is widely agreed that. This is a nice way to start. Write this one down. Learn that one. It's widely agreed that one reason why it's vital that, not young children, careful, that's under 10, that these young adults should experience the workforce is that the benefit of we won't want experience and experiencing, watch out there, okay, would enter the workforce or try to access the workforce or try to spend time as part of the workforce, is that the benefit of experiencing work atmosphere is significant, and obtaining new skills at an early age of life could enhance the opportunity to find a job in the future. Okay, Rita, are you just repeating what you've just said there? So I don't think you need that, because I think you've kind of said that in your intro, but what are they going to learn? What is significant, and by networking, understanding business and learning skills such as negotiation or networking, understanding business and learning skills such as negotiation so let's this is a bit too long now. Widely agreed, one reason why it's vital that these young adults should try to spend time as part of the workforce is that the benefit of experiencing work atmosphere is significant, and by networking, understanding business and learning skills, or learning relevant skills no, hang on. Let's do it this way. And take out by. Networking, understanding, and learning relevant skills. Answering business are all relevant skills for the future. Okay, I just feel this is a bit repetitive, and here we're specifically saying what some of the skills are that they might be learning. For instance, it's been shown that many employees are more likely to employ those. You don't need to repeat. You could just say those, and here you've got an employ and employers. Same problem on the vocab. Okay, so check this carefully, Rita, before you send it to me, because I'm picking up exactly what the examiner's going to pick up. Yeah? Sorry, that should be underlined. So you've got the same words in the same sentence. You can't do that. That's just not going to get you enough marks on vocab. Who have previous work experience, ensuring they could have more potential. They could offer more potential to their firms than a candidate who's never worked before. Good. If every parent let their not young children, let their, I mean, forget the parents, yeah? If every student sought to gain some experience in the real world after leaving school, yeah, so forget the parents, they're not relevant. If every student sought to gain experience, there would not be, now, second conditional there would not be so many university students struggling. You don't need that, just struggling. And then no apostrophe, it's just university students struggling to find a job to fund their studies since since they would not lack the skills. Since they would not lack the skills. Okay, read that through carefully. If every student sought to gain some experience in the real world, there would not be so many university students struggling to find a job to fund their studies, since they would not lack the skills that every employer applies. So if they worked, they would have the skills, they would not lack them. Lack means you don't have them. So here you've got a double, like if you've got a double negative, it kind of means that they would have them. I hope that's clear. It's a good sentence, Rita, and there's some good ideas, but there are too many mistakes in this. Okay, I feel sometimes that you rush from essay to essay and you're not really thinking about the corrections and really thinking, what's the problem here? So here we've got vocab problems. That's editing. That's just not checking it carefully. And here you've got the word choice of young children. It's not young children. You know, students before university, they're 18, 19, 20. These people. So the word young children is not right. So the idea of parents doesn't really work. I love you've got the conditional in there. That's good. Okay. But think about this word choice. Okay. Additionally, it's often believed that children at school need to learn and experience the outer world before. Good. Okay, so change that word, but otherwise, yep, fine. This means parents are responsible for encouraging the young adults to work and start earning money, ensuring they are responsible adults. Okay, not responsible again. So you've got the same thing, responsible and responsible. Okay, so assuring they become independent, self-sufficient, and knowledgeable about budgets and money, finances, something like that. So here I'm adding in lovely adjectives: independent, self-sufficient, knowledgeable, 3 adjectives, budgets, finance, 2 good high-level words there. So I'm getting the points on the vocab and depend on themselves. Okay, for example, parents in India let their children work in various places such as shops, libraries, in order to ensure their youngsters are aware of all sorts of individuals in the world. Okay, absolutely, I get that. Yep, good, that's a nice bit of writing, but again, I'm questioning this parents and children. Okay, your example could be, so for example, 80% of students questioned who had worked or who had successfully completed an internship before college or university were reported to be more aware of their finances or manage their finances better, and more of their finances and the world around them. Yep, so I think I'd make that example a little bit more relevant to the actual students, not to the parents. Okay, and then we've got more nice language in there. Had completed, I've got a past perfect in there. An internship, more nice vocabulary in there before college. Were reported, passive verb, more aware of, prepositional clause. I'm putting in a lot of grammar in here, and the examiner's going to be going, oh, hey, nice grammar. Yeah, picking up the points there. In conclusion, yes, okay, good, that's absolutely fine. Watch out, I really like you, Rita, to really look at these errors, okay? I want you to plan, and I want to see the planning, please, up here, okay? So, why, and then give me more. Should they? Yeah? You're obviously saying, yes, I agree with that, but give your reasons and everything. So make sure, even in here, that you're not repeating your ideas. You'll be able to tell. Do you need to think about something else? Do you need to push it a little bit more? So let's see the planning, please, next time. And please, please, please check this before you send it to me on all those kind of words, because that's, you'll lose marks on this. That they won't give you a band 7 on that vocabulary. Okay. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm not meaning to be mean and discouraging to you. Keep on going, but go slowly. Yeah. Take on board the correction. Check your essay really carefully. Is it amazing? And then send it to me. Okay? All right. Good luck. Hang on. Is there a... Yeah, sorry. I thought there's something else. Here we go. Task one. World spending and population. So quite similar to the other one, actually, this, I think, isn't it? Global spending, global population. And we've got, by country, and then what it is. Display data about percentage of expenditure. Okay, good. Overall, it's clear that out of the 5 different countries surveyed, Asia had the highest number of inhabitants. Good. Individuals spent their money maybe on 5 different categories. Clothing is consistently among the least category. The lowest category you'd have to go. Ooh, the least category. You have to go lowest category. So it's the least money that people worldwide spend funds on. Good. People spend 2/5 of their pay on other daily demands. Okay, whereas they pay almost a quarter of theirs on food. Okay, good. Yeah, well done. Individuals spend 18% on transport, whereas only 12% is spent on housing. Nice comparisons and great passives in here. Only 6% of money, which is the smallest category you could go. Category that people pay money for. Okay. Careful, we've got a little bit repetitive here. Okay. Where the smallest amount of income is allocated. So always think, could you be using some kind of nice verb? Could you be changing around the structure a little bit? Yeah. The percentage of people in Asia, percentage living in Asia is the highest among other 5 countries surveyed. Good. Have the same percentage of the population. It's okay to use that word because you're not using it all the time. I know it's in the question, but it is okay to use it once in a while because sometimes it's quite hard to find another word. A population where the figure is 14, only 1/10 is African. Okay, be careful here. Now, I know my colleague Ellen would pick you up on this. Okay, you can't have a fraction and a percentage in the same sentence. You either go percentages or fractions. Yeah, it just doesn't look very good in terms of consistency. So only 1/10, whereas, and then you'd have to work this out. 0.5 or you'd have to get into the fractions, and I can't do the maths in my head. You'd have to work that out. It's a 20th, isn't it? Something like that. But you could say, whereas half of this, the 10th, is registered as other nationalities. Yeah, so half of this, and that would refer back to that. But that's a good answer. Keep going on those, because those are looking really clear. I love the layout. Think about language again. So change language, add vocab. Yeah, get the marks where you can. So instead of people, instead of pay, choose some different words. Okay, well done, Rita. Good.